About 3 weeks away now from the Gold Cup. Is Midnight Chase pretty much where you want him to be?
Yes, he's very well. He seems good in himself, and he's given us the right vibes.
What will you do with him between now and the race itself?
Well, we just build him up the same as every other race. He has a good record around Cheltenham, and it's nice that he does. And the build up will be the same because you can't treat it as a. I know it is a different race, a bigger race, but you can only get him so fit and so well. So we'll just give him the same preparation as for the Argento. He had an easy 10 days after the Argento, so it was a long way between the Argento and the Gold Cup that just let him down for 10 days and then start to build him back up. So he's in the process of been building up for the Gold Cup, and as we say, we're 3 weeks away and we're very happy how it's going.
And we saw him on the gallops this morning. He looked well to me. Are you pleased with what he did today?
Yeah, I'm very happy with him. As we say, we're 3 weeks away. He's done his usual piece of work. He would never go up there doing what he hasn't got to do. He'll only ever do what he's asked to do, which is obviously a good thing because he's looking after himself at the same time.
And so he's quite lazy at home then. How do you know when he is right on the button?
I ride him out every day, bar a day that people like yourselves would be here. So, I've known him for years now, and I don't have to depend on second-hand information. And if I don't ride him, Georgie in the yard rides him, and there's only two of us that really ride the horse, so we both know. And as I say, 95% of the time I would be riding him, so I can gauge just through knowing him.
After he won at the Argento, did that give you real hope that he could actually win the big one itself?
Yeah, I suppose as a small trainer you're always hoping you're always trying to live the dream, and that's what a lot of racehorse owners, trainers and jockeys are doing every day of the week. And it was just nice that it gave us that little bit more hope, as we've won the Gold Cup trial, so all roads lead to the Gold Cup.
You talked there about living the dream. What would it mean for a growing operation like yourself to have such a high-profile success as in the Gold Cup?
It would mean everything. People talk about the Gold Cup and the Grand National. They're the two races they want to win. Well, obviously the Gold Cup is the race I would like to win because I have a contender for it. The Clarks are very much keen to go for the Gold Cup, and rightly so. The horse is a Cheltenham specialist, and the Gold Cup to us would be a dream come true, and hopefully we could build on it from there.
Talked about him being a Cheltenham specialist. There won't be many contenders in the race have the sort of Cheltenham record that yours has. I think it's 5 from 8. You must go there with real hope, with that on his side.
Yeah, he loves Cheltenham. Dougie gets on very well with him, and it's just nice that the race is around there. And if you're going to have a specialist, it's nice to have a Cheltenham specialist.
You must analyse the Gold Cup pretty much every day. What is it in there that worries you, or do you think it's winnable? Take the top 2 out, for example. It's wide open.
We're hopeful that we can be on the premises. Obviously, Long Run and Keto Star are two proven horses. I don't know whether Grand Cruise goes for the race, or Burton Port had a very, very good run at Newbury. So there are plenty of horses to be afraid of. It's just not a 2-horse race, really. I suppose there's plenty of fences to be jumped, and they have to get there first of all. So everything has to go right on the day to win the Gold Cup. Everything on the day. You can't really there's no air for mistakes. We're the underdog. We're going there hoping that we can make our presence felt. As I go back, we're a small stable, and it's just great to be there. And with a live each way chance, and anything else will be greatly appreciated, accepted. But you've got to respect these horses. They've been there, they've done that, and I say we're going there trying to do it.
He was fifth in the Gold Cup last year, beaten 19 lengths by Long Run. Any reason why you think he can turn that form around, or at least get closer?
Well, he's a year older this year. He was only a second season chaser last year. He came back with a lot of cuts and a bit of birch, in him last year. So, he's just got a bit older and a bit more mature. So, if you look at the head on, he was actually getting closer at the end. All he did was stay galloping. If he gets a little bit in a better rhythm this year and doesn't hit a couple of fences, that might make the difference.